So to add a sensor, so either the SpO2 or the blood pressure, or both, we want to highlight the patient that it's on, and then highlight the sensor, so SpO2, and then we can come down here and push the little plus sign. So now you want to make sure that the sensor is on the patient so it can get a reading, and so hopefully this will come up here. So there we go. So we now have a reading of 98% SpO2 for Harry. Okay, and so if we come back here, we can also put the blood pressure to him as well. So we click plus, and so now we see that blood pressure is with Harry, SpO2 is with Harry, and there are no extra sensors available. So if we come back to the comms screen, we can see that there's good connection between the SpO2 and good connection between the blood pressure. Okay, so now I'm going to turn the blood pressure on and it'll measure. Okay, so now that we have the blood pressure on, it says we can see that there is a bad connection between the computer, the Bluetooth, the BioHarness, and the blood pressure device. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to basically just restart. Okay, so we come over here, blood pressure, and we click on the cross. Okay, so we'll take that off Harry, and so if we come to the SPO, so we now have 1 out of 1 available, and we'll come back and we'll add that back to Harry, and then we can press start, and so that noise is just the blood pressure cuff working on the wrist. So if we come to comms, now we see that there is a good connection here. So the blood pressure has now come up on the screen, so it's 137/95, and we have a good connection everywhere, so SpO2 is 98. Okay, don't be alarmed if you try the blood pressure cuff on and you get a ridiculously high result. This can happen if you've been walking around or if the cuff isn't in the right position. And so we've found that traditionally, just with using this wrist cuff, that the results have been slightly higher than what they have been with our just using the old-fashioned cuff and stethoscope. Okay, so now if we move on, we're going to have a look at how to put some markers in.